able to interpret the data you are working with is an essential skill to gaining understanding and insights from that data. Even more important is being able to prove how much trust you can place in the data and hence the insights and understanding you gain from it. Knowing the context of the data set, when it was gathered, how it was gathered, are there gaps? How much data do you have? Is there enough? Is the data consistent in content and in format? Are there duplicates? All of these things help build up that picture of trust. Knowing the quality and trustworthiness of any data allows you to use it much more safely and effectively. Not knowing is risky and can lead to bias and sometimes dangerous outcomes. Dr. Hannah Fry's excellent book, Hello World, highlights many quite shocking examples of this. Being able to identify and understand diverse relationships between different elements in a dataset or datasets is a key part of this skill. Finding patterns in data will enable you to understand what has happened and also potentially predict what might happen in the future based upon the data you have. Often these relationships will surface some fantastic and sometimes unexpected insights that can help you with the task you are doing. Always be curious and open to what these insights really mean. Be a little cautious and remember the Mark Twain quote, "It ain't what you don't know that gets you into trouble, it's what you know for sure that just ain't so." Knowledge of these relationships can, for example, help you find and target the most valuable customers for your company, can help you identify the most cost-effective route for delivering your product, ensure a smooth flow of goods and services through your supply chain, or decide when to water or harvest a crop. Interpreting data is used by anyone gathering data and analysing data. In the context of the Data Skills for Work framework, being able to interpret data is an important skill for data citizens, for data workers and for data professionals. The importance of using and understanding data is captured well in an adaptation of W.E. Deming's quote, "Without data, you're just another person with an opinion. With data, you can change something for the better." Being able to interpret data is core to many, many uses of data across nearly every sector of industry, of education, healthcare and government. Learning to interpret data will open many new opportunities for you. Remember, though, that data on its own is not all that valuable. As data expert Donald Farmer says, data without analytics is a wasted asset, and analytics without action is a wasted effort. As I said, being able to interpret data is essential to anyone gathering data and analysing data for whatever purpose. In larger organisations, it's likely that there will be data teams. In those teams will be people who specialise in preparing data, gathering it, cleaning it, joining it together, making it available for others to use. And others who analyse the data, produce insights and build models with it. However, in many, many organisations, people will all do a bit of each of these core activities as part of their data work in interpreting their data sets. Think of all the people in the last 2 years across government, local authorities, healthcare, as well as many other sectors who have had to interpret and understand data to enable them to make the next best decision on all aspects of the COVID pandemic. Other examples might be analysing sensor data from a factory or a building to identify improvements that can be made in a manufacturing process or with the building management, or tracking people using different transport methods at different times to plan post-COVID travel. Interpreting data is a combination of data quality management and data analysis. These two skills will form part of any broad data qualification and are often combined together into the same courses. There are many online and in-person courses in both these topics. They are at different levels, from starting with the fundamentals through to advanced. The Data Skills for Work skills portal is a great place to find different training options. Even the UK government launched a data quality management course in 2021, demonstrating its wide-reaching importance across public and private sector.